It didn't go up. There we go. We're live. It took a minute on that time to go live. So I want to say hey to everybody. Hope the world's treating you good this evening. I'm back once again. I know y'all getting sick of me. Saw me last night, but it's even going to be cooler tonight. Well, not cooler, but it's going to be cool tonight too. So I'm back again, and we have another surprise. I got a brand new best friend with a brand new life-changing story. I just learned Kacyn. Is that how you say it? I meant to ask you.
Kacyn.
Kacyn. I
Yep.
just a brand new friend. I just learned of Kacyn's story earlier today. She has walked a long road from alcoholism to anger and depression to being this amazing, joyful, healthy woman that you're going to meet today. She's a wife and a mom of 3 girls. Gosh,
Mhm.
bless you, because I told my daughter if she was born first, she'd be an only child. She is a fellow Air Force veteran, and I'm so honored to introduce my friend here to you. She's going to tell you her story. So thanks for coming on live with me today to share with us. I know it'll encourage so many listeners. So it's all yours. Tell us about your struggles and how you overcame them.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Derek, for having me on. And I'm just so excited to know that you and I both are Air Force veterans. That is just so awesome. So I'm just going to give you the short version because I could talk all night. But the short version is a year and a half ago, I realized that I had an issue with alcohol. I had been masking all of these feelings for years with alcohol. So when I got sober on April 17th, 2019, I was like on the high. I was like, this is awesome. I'm going to have the best life ever, like living joyful, remembering, being present. And instead, what had happened was all of those feelings that I masked with alcohol for years came back. And I had to figure out even just how to be happy again. But I had to figure out how to deal with stress, how to deal with my anger. So I started becoming angry, and I'm not an angry person. Like, I'm a happy person. I'm like, where the heck is this coming from? And I've had a lot of other stressful situations. I guess I won't go into that, but like severe stressful situations that happened last year. And I was like, holy crap, how am I going to manage these while being sober? Because so I spiraled quickly into a deep, dark hole that was filled with anger and depression and anxiety. And I didn't know how I even got there. Like, it just kind of happened. And I was already on a gut health protocol before. And I was like, why is this not helping me? I had to go back on my anxiety and depression medication. And I hated that because all that did was, okay, I wasn't anxious, but my anger was still present. And then I became numb, so numb. And then all of a sudden, I couldn't sleep. I was like, wait, I don't remember the last time I actually had a dream because I couldn't shut my brain off.
Right.
It was like there was so many thoughts going on in my head, and I couldn't shut it off. And so it took me a long time to go to sleep. And then when I did get to sleep, it was not sound. And so that was really my story. And I have 3 kids, and I wasn't present. I was doing anything and everything I could just to survive. I remember laying on my couch, I would get my older 2 off to school, and I would lay on my couch with my youngest, who she's 2 now, but at the time she was 1. And I was just like, oh, let me put your shows on. Because I had no motivation, and I was angry, and I didn't care about the house. I didn't care about anything, to be honest. And it was just, oh my gosh, I never, ever want to go back there.
I can imagine.
Yeah. So what happened was my friend Mandy had posted about, and it was truly like a godsend because she had posted about her daughter seeing relief and from this natural protocol. And I wasn't even, I was friends with her, but I never had seen her post in a long time. And so all of a sudden she was posting about her daughter having these, because her daughter suffered from sadness, and then she was having relief in from anxiety. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't care like, I need this and I need this now. And so what had happened was I started this gut brain access protocol. So I was addressing my gut before, but the missing link for me was that connection through the vagus nerve that like allows your gut and your brain to communicate together. And that was like the missing link. I like all of a sudden it was like the first week I was like, wait a second. I woke up and I was like, I just had a dream. Like, I couldn't wait to go back to sleep the next night because I was like, wait a second, that was so cool. I mean, it may sound so silly, but at the same time, sleeping is so important. But especially when you're dreaming and having crazy dreams, it's like you're going off in your own little world, you know? And so I was dreaming, and then all of a sudden it was like, I'm not snapping at my kids like I usually do. Like, I'm able to control that anger that I had. When I responded, and like I feel like I respond. I don't react in anger. I respond, and that was something totally new. Like, it really caught me off guard, and what really hit me was like the first couple weeks, maybe, or 3 weeks. Time doesn't even matter. But my middle child was like, "Mom, you're happy. Like, you're really happy," and it was just like, it makes me want to tear up thinking about it because it was like she saw that difference in me and realized the change. So, and now it's like I have control over my emotions, and I'm happy and I'm joyful and I'm present in my kids' lives. And I also, so I'm a realtor as well. And so I've had a lot of different things going on, especially during this pandemic and everything else. Right. I'm able to like focus on one task at hand and not go all over the place. And like, cause usually I'd start one task and then to the next, and yeah. And you know how that goes. So and so that's really my story. And just briefly, my middle child also last year, long story short, we took her to the emergency room because I thought she was having appendicitis, and it come to find out, because she had severe stomach pain, all this other stuff. Come to find out, she had severe anxiety.
Oh, wow. How old?
She is, well, she's 7 now, but she was 6. Wow. I had no idea that that's how anxiety came out in kids. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And so at the time, I'm sitting here in my own struggle with depression, anxiety, and I'm like, I didn't know how to help her, and I didn't want to put her on any medication. And I tried all these, like, changing her diet, blah, blah, blah. And when I found out about this protocol also has a kids protocol for the same thing, I was like all about it, and I started right on. And now she's able to focus, and she doesn't have like those angry spells anymore. I shouldn't say anymore, because kids are kids and we're human, right? So it's just been such a blessing to us, like, to be able to like truly enjoy life again. So
that's gotta feel amazing to be able to do that for your child.
Oh, it sure does, because there's nothing more that hurts is seeing your child struggle.
Yeah, and to realize how much your own health affects the people around you.
Oh,
children,
amen.
You know, husband, friends, you know, the whole nine. It's like, for sure.
Yes,
that is awesome. That is so very cool. I'm so glad to know you now. I can't imagine. I can't imagine an angry face. Smile. That's an awesome smile.
Yeah.
It being an angry smile. So that is fantastic. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing this with my circle. We much appreciate it. And hopefully if this resonated with anyone out there, if anyone's listening going, wow, that's me, please drop me a comment in the bottom. Just, raise your hand and I will tell you all about this, the gut brain protocol, the axis nerve, and why it's so important, and why even though you may be into gut health right now, you're missing something if you're not here. So let me know. Kacyn, thanks again so much. I appreciate you. Say bye and thanks.
Bye.
Down there. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.